Some breaking news, Nvidia out with its results. Julie Hyman has that for us. Hey, Julie.
Hey, well, I'm going to tell you the most important things first, and that is that the company's first quarter revenue estimate looks to be above what analysts have been estimating. So the company is saying first quarter revenue going to be $6.5 billion plus or minus 2%. Analysts have been forecasting $6.35 billion. So that seems to be really the thing initially here out of the gate that the market is keying in on. You can see the shares are rising 7% as we see a quick reaction here. If you look at the last quarter that the company is reporting, revenue falling as expected by about 21% to $6.05 billion. Earnings per share beating estimates by 7 cents at 88 cents a share. And the gross margin, important here, at 66.1%. The estimate was 65.8%. And that is a number that's going to be important for the market as well, as we have seen these sort of over-inventorying, supply gluts in the chip industry. The margins have been a number that people have been keying in on. Now, let's talk about the different segments here. Data center revenue disappointing, coming in at $3.62 billion. The estimate was $3.86 billion. Remember, that's the biggest chunk of the company's revenue. Gaming revenue, though, beating estimates, $1.83 billion versus the $1.6 billion that analysts had been estimating. I remember we were talking about how does AI play into all of this. That really falls into the data center category, all of this data crunching that needs to be done in order to power AI. Jensen Huang, the founder and CEO of Nvidia, talking about that in the statement, commenting AI is at an inflection point, setting up for broad adoption, reaching into every industry, he says. From startups to major enterprises, we are seeing accelerated interest in the versatility and capabilities of generative AI. And he says we are set to help customers take advantage of breakthroughs in generative AI and large language models. You know, it's interesting going into this report, you guys, I figured that the company would be talking about AI, at least on the call. He's leading with it. He's not wasting any time reminding investors we are here. We have been in this space for a while. So that's interesting. On the gaming front, he does comment gaming is recovering from the post-pandemic downturn, with gamers enthusiastically embracing the new Ada architecture GPUs with AI neural rendering. As usual, a lot of fun technical speak in the statement, which I know our Dan Halley is into, which I'm not as good at translating.
It's always very, very hard to understand some of those technical terms.